Welcome to the Delphi Priestess. Here comes another journey into a download and understanding of our reality and how lucid we really are in this existence, and how we need to understand we're more than just physical beings. We're eternal beings. We are in a dream state, and in this dream state, to once again remember how to manipulate the energies around us and find out our true calling, our cause of existence. Those of us that are coming across this video, you are definitely one of them, to know yourself greater than just the physical form. This download is a phone call. Again, with my husband, it's always controversial whenever we speak. I get downloads. This is a profound phone call that was done, and it was recorded, and I was like, I have to record this and share this with humanity. So sit back, relax, and listen. Sit back, relax, and listen. Recommended to listen while driving or laying down. We have solidified our existence to believe that we only exist here. So the channeling with the Dogon people makes complete sense when I said, what is your notion in understanding your existence? So when you're in this realm, you meditate. And now those of us that meditate, like, seriously, you'll start to see your body like in the astral realm, what we're calling the astral, which is really the space realm, like what's really the space, like outside of frequency, once you really get out of, because today, the veil has been lifted, the shield, the cloaking, the curse has been lifted. All of humanity is supposed to know themselves greater than the physical form and not force themselves to reincarnate because they know they did it wrong. So I started thinking, well, you come into fruition. Oh shit, my mind is being blown because I get this shit. Whoa. So past life regression, I want to almost say, is the way, many ways. Because after a past life regression, I want to teach them about ascension, because you have to take meditation seriously. Oh my God. Yo.
You got deep
Because
today.
you got to understand you don't exist. Now I really understand what I'm saying. Like, I would say it because I'm channeling it. And I know to you just think I'm crazy, but it's like,
No,
this
I
keeps
only
coming
listen.
through. If it's coming through, it has to be for a reason. Well, now I get it. We don't know how to ascend, aka die. So we
Yeah,
manifest ourselves to age and die. And those of us who understand that you're an idiot to
yeah.
allow yourself to age and die, well, then I'm going to make a cemetery and keep your soul.
Oh, yeah, get it.
So that's why cemetery work for people like me who do cemetery work. I'm an enemy to those occultists that are like, what? This bitch does what? So they come in and kill me. I know that sounds crazy to you. They fucking killed us the other day, and they massacred me and the kids.
Yeah,
But no, fucker, we remanifest ourselves again in fruition, in the physical form. Because we're here to teach humanity. Remember how I said we're here to teach humanity? We don't need the money. We don't need the
yeah,
institutions. Do you understand what that means?
yeah.
It's more than the politics.
Oh, yeah.
It's about closing your eyes and meditating and understanding you're greater than your physical form. What does that mean? You are the one at this point today that allows yourself to reincarnate time and time and time again because you
Yeah.
refuse to close your eyes. So the worst thing I've been doing is giving the kids the fucking Instagrams and stuff. But
Yeah.
it's a little conflicting because if I didn't have some certain level of Instagram and this and that, I would have not delved deep into understanding this level. Well, now I don't need it. Now I'm a
Yeah. Yeah.
child.
Without say, yeah.
Now I could teach ISIS. And now it's just about being disciplined and consistent. That's what I also teach, being disciplined, consistent, and focus. And how focus and consistency, in many ways, is one and the same. You can't be focused and not be consistent. And you cannot be consistent and not be focused because one is, is one and the same. I start off with that shit. You should see the class. Because that's what woke. I was listening, you know how I listen to my own videos 100,000
Yeah.
times? I'm probably my own subscriber, my own fucking lover. I love my shit, right? But listening to my own class today, it's about an hour, 15 minutes long. I listened to, and then I made another video.
Yeah. No.
I now understand why they're so mad. Cause I'm like, to me, it's like whatever. It's cemetery work, but it's not whatever.
Yeah. No. No. You are
I
right on point.
freed a lot of souls from the cemetery. They're harnessing souls, keeping souls. There's this, well, this one is sacred. It's too sacred to save and record.
Okay.
But let's just say I'm saving people even when they are at work, because even work is a cemetery.
Yes.
Because it could keep you in you at work. You go to work, 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 and they people die and reincarnate back at work. Reincarnate physically at work because they eat them from the inside out because you don't know yourself from the inside out. You don't.
Yeah. No. That's very
So
important
that's
because
why you
that's
have to meditate. Do you understand now? Now I understand why I said you don't need the money. It's not saying, obviously, as long as we believe in this physical construct, until I start doing the work, now I understood it so much, I think I almost passed out. I can't explain to you the
yeah.
awakening. Because I started to think, well, how do I get out? Like that's why I said, hey, should I kill myself? They're like, fuck no, that's like selling your soul. They'd be like selling your soul. I know too
No.
much and I'm too powerful to just say to do that. It's selling out. It's just like Hollywood. It might as well be like Hollywood.
I seen
So
it
you
make.
remanifest another ego to continue the life that exists. Like that's why you come back. You chose to come back. You chose the parents because you need that parent because
Yeah.
you agree again to come back again because you need to come back as that. So there's so many versions of you that exist. So that's why when you have the past life regressions, you'll see yourself as that lifetime, that lifetime, that lifetime, that lifetime
Yeah.
because you still exist in that timeline. So there's a version of you that come back in time. That's why there's no time. There is no time.
Yeah. No. I get into a
You
point
get
like
it? Do
that.
you get it?
Yeah.
You're taking what I'm saying. You've remanifested yours. Well, you're
You actually
but
read my mind
do you
right now.
understand what I'm saying? That like, yo, I yo,
I like it because you stepped up, and then I kind
I
of understand.
almost passed out.
I always follow because I kind of always in the same path, but I'm a little behind. But I kind of understand what you're
You're not
saying.
behind. You're exactly where you agreed to be. People have tried to take you out of your path, but then you met me. And guess what?
Yeah, I've been on the path.
That was an agreement. We agreed to come back together and fuck each other up because that's what we do. We're crazy like that. Now I understand why everyone keeps saying, oh, we usually know you as a man. We usually know you as a man. Because I usually come back as a man.
Yeah,
But when I first incarnated, I incarnated as a woman, and so did you. That's why I told you you're not an eternal feminine, masculine. That one time, because usually those who only incarnate as one gender space. Anyway, I don't want to get to it. Now we're getting like,
Yeah.
like the point is to get. That's why even religion, the division in religion, the division in race, the division in everything is a game. It's
I
just an
agree.
illusion. It's not real. But if you love the creation you created, then you
Yeah.
have to make it God. You have
Yeah.
to
You
make
have
it.
to acknowledge.
You
Yeah.
do. You have to. Can you tell me? And not in your ego. That's your test. A lot
Yeah.
of people are in their ego. And then they start to realize, oh shit, she's not in her ego. I'm not.
That's the problem, huh?
I've never been in my ego. And they all be like, like, yeah, oh shit. That's their epiphany.
Yeah.
Like, you don't gotta be in your ego for this shit? For what? Aren't you tired of eating and shitting? Y'all not
of
tired of eating
working,
and shitting.
waking up to work, to eat, to shit,
To
to
eat,
it
to
all.
shit, to manifest yourself old and manifest yourself in a grave?
Huh.
Yo, I'm officially an occultist. Bare minimum, like
That's
this. Like this. If I wanted to be sour, I would teach people how to age and die in my fucking cemetery.
yeah, like everybody, you have
Do you
like
get what I'm saying to you?
recruit them for death.
No, no. Do you see what I'm saying? The game of
Yeah,
cemetery is a
yeah,
very, very fuckery game. If I understand the game, that means I already said in my shit. Let me read it to you.
yeah,
I tell you, you need to take my class. So when you look at a fucking cemetery, man, you want to fucking be like, investigate the owner. You know how they used to have witchcraft trials? They don't
yeah.
have those anymore. You know why? Because then people are going to start asking, well, is witchcraft real?
Right?
Is magic real?
yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
why are we killing witches? Like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
They're kind of scared of that shit because now if you really put the cemetery on trial for
Right?
souls they keep, ha,
Yeah.
people are gonna be like, what? My grandma didn't pass. She did. She's not. She didn't because they
Uh,
kept her soul. They kept her here. They keep her. The game of keep is still going on today,
yeah, yeah. I get what you're saying.
making you reincarnate, lost souls, different aspects. Why? Because you won't close your motherfucking eyes and meditate.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, I was
Understand
onto it a
yourself.
little bit.
Understand yourself greater than the physical form. My channeling was, remember when I told you, oh, died and came back?
Yeah,
Everybody can die and come back. That's what that means.
yeah, yeah,
And they just make it seem, oh, one person, only through one way, one,
yeah,
only one. No, it's all. Remember that crazy white lady? Tis all of humanity is to
yeah,
rise in consciousness in Christhood.
yeah. She was on point. She was a
All of
channeler for
humanity
sure.
to know themselves as gods, for ye are gods.
I like that lady, and how she says it. She's and how you picked it up, and also the same thing. It's crazy because you think about it, how old that show was. The lady was putting us on game. Nobody was picking up, huh?
But she sold out. They always sell out. I'm not gonna sell out.
Yeah, well, that's the
Now I
hardest
see
part.
why.
It's okay.
Cause,
You,
cause not everyone's gonna understand it. Not everyone's gonna want it. And those who understand it will hate you.
yeah,
Will fucking hate you. Because now I'm learning some people are told to sell their soul and why they should sell their souls. I get it now.
Yeah, yeah. Well, everybody, mostly everybody sells out. That's the sad part.
Because when you
They-
sell your soul, you can see, you can have, you could freedom, like the hard work of the beauty of closing your eyes and meditating and coming in and out of existence. You don't have to do that. They just tear it apart. It's like allowing something to heal versus rah.
Yeah, yeah,
You get existence now a little bit. What I'm
yeah.
trying to say.
I love what you're saying.
Do you
It makes
get it
sense.
though? You should be meditating. I'm gonna start meditating. Now I understand what they say. They beg of me to meditate. They beg of me. It's not what I know. I get it
Yeah,
now. Because they're like, books, 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 all this debate. It's not about what I know. It's what I know.
oh yeah,
It's what I know. I knew this was gonna go to shit. I knew this shit was gonna go to shit.
yeah,
Yeah, I knew
yeah.
this.
You're the right timing. It's
But
the
I
right
had to
time.
come back into fruition. I had to come fucking back to tell humanity they don't need the government. They don't need the system. And it's gonna, at this time, it's gonna look so differently for different people because their beliefs have shaped their construct of their physical form. Because
Yeah, yeah,
belief ages you, belief sets time, belief is what makes you sick, belief is what can heal you,
yeah.
belief is what makes you a magician, belief is what makes you strong, belief is what makes you weak. I,
Yeah.
I get it now.
I love that you get it right
Because
now.
I was
But
like, I'm always like, I don't do nothing. I mind my business. Why the fuck do they not like me? And now I know. Now I know. And they're hoping I sell out. That's the next thing.
oh yeah, they
They're
attacking you
like,
hard with
what?
that.
This bitch is gonna know this shit and that shit. The whole immigration shit is sacrifice, babe.
Yeah,
Because there's people who know how to come in inside of the gates without being seen physically.
I like that part.
Do you hear me?
Yeah,
And there's a preference for certain people for different reasons, and that's when the politics start to really happen.
yeah.
Why
I
is it
get it.
only one people learned the magic and other people don't learn the magic? Because they're jealous of the people who created the magic from within their souls
Right.
and the blueprint that they hold.
I like what you're
Because
saying
they've
today.
they've made so many artificial people. It's disgusting. They said they don't want to tell me too much because they don't want me hurt and discouraged. Because it's not going to be an easy journey because it's almost like the next journey is to ask like, am I going to sell my soul? And I will say no. That's when like it really, am I going to give up my ego? No, I love Melissa. Me and her, we've been through so much. I love my fucking soul. I love my soul. The body is the soul.
Okay.
The body is the soul. And I
Yeah.
will not give my body up to anybody. I will continue to protect her. I will continue to love her. I will continue to teach her. She will know who she is as God consciousness in the physical form. And I will teach those around me that they too are gods. And yeah, they're going, it doesn't matter if you're black or white.
It doesn't really. And that's the fucked up part of that's the separation in the game
You
they
know
played on
why?
people.
Because we've come in as black or white. You know what? They said, I told you who they said I was in a past life.
Oh,
And they
well, you,
said, in past lifetimes, I've killed myself over it. Do you know who I was in past life?
Well, you told me you had a couple paradigms, but like I don't know where you
I
referencing to right now.
I was Hitler.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
I was Hitler. And those who know would always call me Hitler in my head. And I didn't understand it. I said, "What's
Yeah,
Hitler?
yeah.
What's Hitler? What do you mean? I'm not Hitler. I'm a black woman." Yeah,
Yeah,
this lifetime. This lifetime. This lifetime. And now I eat it. I eat that paradigm. The shit don't exist for me. I collapse that paradigm, that timeline
yeah,
within me. Because the Germans, the what do you call it? The Germain, the Vril, a lot of them loved me. They loved me.
yes,
But they knew that I wasn't here for race. They thought I was disguised as black to rise in the glory of this blah blah bullshit. Because Hitler said he would come back too, like a
yeah.
messiah, like a messiah. Like a messiah, Hitler said, I'll be back. I'm back. I'm back. And
Well,
I've
he did know some
accepted
of
it.
the occult stuff because else he would have not
No,
even
that's what
carried.
he was. That's what that
Yeah,
is. To have that level of glory. You don't get it. But I get it now. I get it. He was the founders of a lot of Masonic lounges, the founder of a lot of occult institutions. He was into a lot of shit.
yeah,
He sold out at the end.
yeah.
That's why they said they make me start from here this time, Yeshua. Because you sold out too, stupid. You sold out too. That's why I asked you before you came in, are you sure you want to manifest as a man? Because the storyline isn't what you guys think again. And you said, yes, a glorious man. Watch, watch. Loyalty is his heart's foundation. And I said, all right, Maverick, you're going to be eating. Keep fucking with me. I am God consciousness in the physical form reborn, and I will never sell my soul.
I know
Too
that.
old to be in fruition, too old to exist, too old. That's another thing. They're trying to age me. They're trying to speed up the aging because they're like, how old is she? She's eons. Melissa is fucking eons old.
Yeah,
She skips timeline. It's deep. It's deep. Because we believe time to be linear, existence to be, it's just bullshit. Now I understand why my download was we should blame India for time, the truth. Because anyway, it's an ancient cause, but they don't want to play the game of blame because even India is going through a lot themselves today. India loves the game of keep. That's their shit as a motherfucker. Like we think fucking the whole country's a ghost at this point.
yeah.
Because they want to free their people, but the wrong way. The
If you
wrong
think about
way.
it, those ancient civilizations like that, like the Indian and the Chinese civilizations, if you look at it right now, why is it they have so many people, in the billions? It means they're keeping their people from with their fucking magic.
No, well, for China, China is a little complicated. China is a very complicated country because it's ran by several dynasties. They don't tell you that.
Yeah, yeah,
China is ran by Shanghai dynasties. Um, Royal is so many fucking, it's like, yo. Like I was saying, they make jokes about Mexicans with family. China, like the Mexicans can't touch Chinese when it comes to fucking
yeah.
when it comes to multiplying and shit.
That's what I was trying to tell you. Like, why is there
That's
so many people
their
in
shit
those?
because there's so many royalties. See, back like that's why, and that's the only reason why they don't allow multiple wives and multiple families and big polyamorous families because you have a royalty. That's what happens. You
Yeah,
still begin to have a royalty because now you have, let's say you have multiple wives.
yeah,
Let's say you had 10 wives. Chances are you're not necessarily, that's the thing. This is why it's perverted. That's why they teach perversion.
yeah,
Chances are, as a man, if you only have wives, you have a matriarchy, technically.
yeah,
Because if there's more women than a man, okay, and chances are you're not sleeping with all 10 of them. It's not like that either. You just
yeah,
marry them so they can be part of your tribe, your
yeah,
royalty. They may even have kids from another husband, and she herself may be married. You get that? I mean, it's deep shit because I
yeah,
learned, you know how I learned that?
yeah,
Through the fawns. You're like, what? Yeah, through the ocean beings. Because that's what they hold, a royalty.
yeah. I
That's,
get it. I didn't say it
do
like
you
that.
get what I mean? So
Yeah,
like in the United States, mostly for the most part in the United States, we pervert everything. But if a man was normal, back in the day when a man was normal, he didn't think he could be a woman and be all this weird shit. He understood that the woman, he may even just have like intercourse with her just so that he can produce. And it was an agreement, you know. She would say, "Yes, let's do this action because I want to create with you for your bloodline." It was almost like that in many ways.
yeah.
And she was loyal. It was a royalty. It got deep. It's deep. So I get it now. I get it. So even everything from how we marry, how we eat, how our every existence has to do with beliefs. Do you get
Yeah,
it?
yeah. That's why
So
one of the famous quotes says, "Your beliefs make you, or your beliefs break you," because they have the ability to create.
yeah, and then they said sometimes the women would have wives, and usually the men don't have husbands. Usually. Um, but there could be fathers that get married, it could be something. But usually the heterosexual man, a full-blown heterosexual man, doesn't fuck with no dude in his shit. Matter of fact, he can get protective and be like, get the fuck away from my bitches. Because that's his family, that's his kids. And to him, he'd be like, you're a fucking weirdo. Get the fuck out of here. And fuck around and take his bitch if he's got a bitch. That's like a full-blown heterosexual man.
Well, when you're describing that guy, I kind of associate. I kind of agree with that guy.
Shut up. Anyway, but that's what that would be. Like, cause I know what a full-blown, I felt it. Like I know what a full-blown heterosexual man and how he thinks. He's not trying to be a woman at all. At all. Like today these men are like they want to find, I'm listening to these dudes and they turning them all out in spirituality because they keep telling these dudes, find the feminine in you. Find the feminine. It don't mean to put fucking high heels, stupid, and fucking lipstick, stupid,
Yeah,
idiot.
I think you're
The
talking
the
about the same guy I
the
thought.
the feminine in you, stupid, means to find the love in you, the meditation, the feminine principles is the wisdom, is the knowing. I don't know what the this man was talking about with the learning and the knowing. He's saying that learning is a woman and knowledge is a man. Look, fool, close your fucking eyes and fucking meditate.
Yeah,
Fucking close your eyes and meditate so that you'll just be like, all is one.
I like to me. I listen to a lot of people like that, but if to me, they all could learn something, but they don't understand it as deep as the level it should be because also they're not open all the way. They could have the knowledge of all the stuff how it is, and then they try to apply it. But then I always see, like you said, like you say, like they sell out. To me, it's a sellout because they're still in the
Yes,
world.
they
In the
sell
world,
out because they don't get it. I understand why now. I wasn't created to be jealous.
yeah,
Because there's gonna be more powerful than me. I wouldn't even care. To me, everyone is more powerful than me.
yeah,
Where's my power? I don't,
yeah,
Make sure to I don't like, even comment, care and for power. Subscribe. I care for the revolution.
yeah.
Once
That's what
again,
I
I
want to.
understand why I was. It's not easy, and still have to be able to wake up spiritual.
Yeah, yeah. That's the hard part because they still on top of that to give you another mission. Like,
Yeah,
what
they're
the fuck
like,
is
no,
hard
bitch,
for?
no. This is, well, now they're telling me, yes, this is gonna get harder because I'm gonna wake up more and more and more. And they're gonna come and ask me to sell out. And today I'm reaffirmed not to sell out because the glory in selling out is more than ever today. I will never sell out. I have been through too much pain and agony to give off my body, my essence, my soul, my heart, or my children. I love my children. Matangwe observe Galactic Siege, Metatron, Zeus is in Fruition. They're always with me, my children. Love my kids. Give a fuck. Some people do that too, sacrifice their kids. Weird shit.
Yeah.
Fucking weird shit. Thanks for listening. There's a part 2 on the way. Please stay tuned. Part 2 is on the way. Please stay tuned. Thank you so much. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Sitting in the car, listening to blind， 周边每个角落，只有你和我，不需要多说，笑得那么快乐。我该说些什么？停在这一刻，一丝希望迷，我们两个在一生中合着爱，在这光阴而来，不停辗转，不曾停摆。面对着黑暗，有光芒在你眼中流转。时光停在最初的那么。We were just two lovers， 习惯了下课，你我唱着歌 ，Burning through the summer， 眼前的景色不会再记错，别忘了每一刻，夏天的分歧的，停在这一秒 ，It's just you and me， 我们两个人，一生都在等待，等待你的青睐，不再摇摆，疑惑不安，却依旧期待。Now I'm not alone， 一生中和着爱，在这光阴而来，不停辗转，不曾停摆。面对着黑暗，有光芒在你眼中流转。
kwao, huko ni kwao. Ndite manieta njao ya mbogo hoe wainaga. Huko ni gwito guko ni gwito, huko ni gwito. Wenda gwitemania witemanie hoe wainaga. Giki kinene giki kinene giki kinene gitire hinya ikierereka hoe kwao guko ni kwao, huko ni kwao. Ndite manieta njao ya mbogo hoe wainaga. Huko ni gwito guko ni gwito, huko ni gwito. Wenda gwitemania witemanie hoe wainaga. Giki kinene giki kinene giki kinene gitire hinya ikierereka hoe.
Thank you once again. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share.